Hello, my lovelies. This is a list of the only 10 BL series you need to be watching right now. Of course, you can watch other things, but if you aren't getting on this, then you're surely missing out. When I watch a BL series, I look forward to a good storyline, chemistry that keeps me hooked, and of course, aesthetics. The visuals should be good and the cinematography should be eye-catching. So, without further ado, let's get started. I just started watching this Chinese BL called I'll Turn Back This Time and I'm hooked. I cannot wait to see what happens in the next episode. This series features the second CP from Meet You at the Blossom as the main couple and they're doing a very good job. I already liked them together in Meet You at the Blossom and I totally fell for their Tom and Jerry relationship in that show. So I'm really happy that they got a storyline that is solely focused on them. But let me say one thing, China and Taiwan are never beating the stepbrother lover allegations because yet again for the 10th time we have the stepbrother trope in this series along with a fantasy plot. But you will never hear me complaining because I am a lover of both. I like a little bit of stepbrother love sprinkled on my yaoi. It's fun to watch. The pacing is a bit quick for my taste, but the series only has 6 episodes, so they got down to business quick, which I don't mind actually because there are no filler scenes. When Shennan and Gu Shiwen become stepbrothers, love blossoms amidst shared pain. Shennan's gentleness mends Gu Shiwen's heart, but fate tests them. Shennan defies time and destiny, determined to protect their love from tragedy. The Heart Killers is already on its 8th episode and so far each episode has been entertaining for me. It's a GMM TV show so I don't expect a solid storyline but they're doing well with whatever script is handed to them. First and Kaotang are as usual nailing their parts and I expect nothing less from them. But Jung and Dunk really surprised me in this one. Jung has always impressed me with his acting but I always thought that Dunk was bringing him down with his poor acting and dialogue delivery. But in Heart Killers, I can see a definite improvement in his acting and screen presence. I give credit where credit is due and in my opinion, Fadel and Style have a more interesting and gripping storyline as compared to Kant and Bison. I like the fact that Jung and Dunk don't shy away from giving it their all in their NC scenes and it shows on screen how comfortable they are with each other's bodies. I know I'll talk a lot of crap about the acting and chemistry of BL actors, but I will always support actors who try their best and Dunk really did improve in this series and has made the series fairly entertaining to watch so far. Tattooist Kant, secretly a police spy, targets assassins Bison and Fadel who run a burger shop. As past flames and dangerous schemes ignite, Kant enlists bold friend Style to seduce Fadel, risking hearts and secrets for a fresh start. You know what? Boy Next World is giving. It's giving exactly what I expect from mains shows. A little bit of story, a lot of spice and a bunch of old school yaoi. I don't care what people say about her, but no one does yaoi better than her. She is the OG queen of Thai BL and she proves it every single time. The semi-UK dynamic is serving in Boy Next World and I really like how Boss and Noel are portraying their characters. Noel is playing his cute and clueless character really well, same with Boss. I think he's able to distinguish his character from Pipayu and playing the character of Cyrus really well. I don't know, but I've started to really enjoy fantasy plots, especially when it is centered around romance. So Boy Next World is right up my alley. My only thing is that if they have a second CP, they should have been introduced by now because we've just got 10 episodes and there has been no interactions between the second CP yet. Fukan, inexperienced in love, meets Cyrus, a striking, aloof man claiming to be his boyfriend from a parallel world. As Cyrus reveals Fukan's significance in his life, their connection challenges reality and awakens feelings Fukan never knew existed. Okay, hear me out. Your Sky the series is not bad. It's not amazing, I agree, but it's straight up 1 hour of fluff that I don't mind on my screen once a week. The main couple are cute enough, but I'm really enjoying the angsty storyline of the second couple, Real and Hia. They have this slight tension going on throughout the show that is enough to keep me hooked to the series. Last week with Real and Hia was really intense and I can't wait to find out what happens this week. The main couple are alright, at least I don't find the MC cringe because usually that type of character is not for me and I get annoyed really quick. but Tirak is just so cute and innocent that I cannot get mad at him. I think younger BL audience will really enjoy this couple, but I'm only here for Real and Hia. A naive freshman and a popular senior strike a deal to fake a relationship after an unexpected situation arises. However, as they navigate their charade, the line between pretense and reality blurs and true feelings begins to surface. I will be 100% honest with you guys, Tempo is my favorite show right now and I cannot get enough of William and East on my screen. I don't know what it is about their soft and pure dynamic, but I just get real romance from them. I like how Po is honest with his feelings for Thame from the start and how Thame is just so obsessed with Po and is slowly starting to realize it too. Also, this is the first proper idol romance show we've ever gotten in BL, and it is setting such a high benchmark for other idol rom-coms that I'm sure are already in conception after looking at the success of Tempo. I'm really enjoying the slow build-up of their relationship with the story of the group intertwined. Po, documenting boy group Mars's farewell concert, becomes leader Thame's confidant amidst turmoil. As Thame prepares for a solo debut in South Korea, tensions rise amongst the remaining members Dylan, Jun, Nano and Pepper, fueling misunderstandings and emotional upheaval. I found my latest Japanese BL obsession and it's the new series When It Rains, It Pours. We've only seen the first episode so far, but I'm already completely hooked. There's something so captivating about the quintessential Japanese emotional depth in this series. It draws you in as the characters navigate a whirlwind of emotions, often without saying much. That subtle, implied way of storytelling is what keeps me coming back to Japanese BL time and time again. There's an intimacy in the way the emotions are conveyed that is shown beautifully in this series. I can feel the struggles of the main protagonists in their individual relationships and how they've casually started to open up to each other. It also helps that the series has the ML who plays Hagiwara Kazuki, who is so gorgeous that I can't get enough of him on my screen. Hagiwara Kazuaki, stuck in a passionless relationship, accidentally emails co-worker Nakaraise. Their unintended exchange evolves into a liberating bond where both explore their desires for love and intimacy. Okay, delete the entire Hill and Thur storyline and this series is a hit for me. I'm still in the middle of watching this show and I'm really enjoying Johan and N's storyline. I just wish I didn't have to press the skip button every 5 minutes to avoid seeing the cringy and irritating Hill and Thur storyline on my screen. Johan and Nod are serving that possessive semi and lovable UK trope and I can't get enough of them on my screen. I always liked Bass as an actor and it's a shame that he never got a good partner to work with. So I'm really happy that he got paired up with Maxakai in the show so that he could present his skill as a BL actor properly. Even though their show is cliched, their acting and chemistry offers a fresh take on this story and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Nod's life spirals into chaos after a drunken quarrel leaves him in debt. Things take an unexpected turn when his creditor Johan, a flirtatious and spoiled troublemaker, arrives, complicating matters with his mischievous charm and relentless pursuit of North. If you haven't seen See Your Love yet, you're missing out. This is one of the most well-produced Taiwanese shows that have come out in 2024. In the beginning, I thought this is just a silly comedy show, but the storyline surprised me with how deep it was and how emotional I got watching it. I think the main leads deserve immense praises for portraying their roles in this series because it is their acting and chemistry that really breathed life into this series. It's hard to believe that this is their first acting job because of the nuance and maturity they brought to their characters. I absolutely love how Zhixiang empowered Xiaopeng to look beyond his disability and discover the strength in his personality. He showed Xiaopeng all the incredible things he could do for others that had nothing to do with his physical limitations. Similarly, Xiaopeng showed Zhixiang that he wasn't just a spoiled brat but someone who had been overlooked and misunderstood for most of his life. The way they complemented and healed each other was very touching. Our Youth is easily one of my all-time favorite Japanese BLs. I've seen a lot of angsty high school BLs, but no other BL has touched me like this one did. Hirokawa and Menase are two broken individuals who live a drastically different life but suffer from essentially the same trauma and neglect. What I loved most about this series was seeing their journey unfold, how they slowly sought each other out despite their internal struggles and societal pressures. They fought not only against the world but also their own prejudices, because they just couldn't stay apart. It was like watching two magnets drawn irresistibly towards each other. I also liked that when they started realizing that they liked men, they didn't fight the feeling but accepted their sexuality quite easily. Each episode was a roller coaster of emotions, and I really hope everyone can watch this BL at least once. Minase Jin, an exemplary student, despises delinquent Hirokawa Haruki who leads the troublemakers. Choosing to stay uninvolved, Jin's life changes when he uncovers Haruki's secret, leading to an unexpected intimacy between them as their connection deepens. I just watched Impression of Youth today and the first two episodes were really good. Safe to say I'm hooked. Ever since I saw Mujisu in Taiwanese BL Because of You, I've been wanting to see him on my screen again, and he's finally here playing the high school teacher role. So far, I'm very invested in both the couple's stories, and let's be honest, it's a BL, so of course it will cover all the BL tropes. And I don't mind tropes if they are done well and the actors have good chemistry, which it has, so I'm really happy watching this one. The backdrop is beautiful and all the actors are really good looking. I can tell it's going to be a light-hearted rom-com with some angsty scenes added in. They also don't have a lot of room to drag the storyline because they just have 9 episodes, so I'm sure it's going to be interesting from beginning to end. Art grad student Yu Xing is sent to a rural school to salvage his rejected project, where he meets Shu Luhui, a passionate but limited artist. As they grow closer through private lessons, a forbidden romance blossoms between them. So which BLs are you watching from this list, and what are your top 3 at the moment? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye lovelies!